So there's some different ways that we experience authority and that we exercise authority. For instance, there's respect for authority, and then there's fear of authority. And they're two very different things. Respect for authority consists of someone having something of value that others recognize as special or something that they want to have as well. So it's maybe something this person knows or something that this person can do that can enrich life for others, and other individuals see that and they really value that, and so they desire that. But also there's a quality of this individual who has this knowledge or this ability that they're not in any way imposing upon others. So this is something that they're offering maybe to share with others. And so there's a deep sense of respect when this is in place. Now this is much different from fear of authority. The fear of authority usually it has something to do with a structure being given, giving those who have power the right to make decisions that will impose things on others, and that where they can use either power over, but also punishment and rewards. And what this does is that the motivation that the person, being told to do something is going to be extrinsic, meaning it's going to be mostly going to be out of fear that they're going to do what they're being told to do. They don't want to be punished in any way, or they're going to be motivated by some kind of incentive, the carrot, right? So this is the idea of the carrot and the stick. And so this approach doesn't help people be able to get connected to the why. Why is this important? Which is so vitally essential. So when we know the why, what's the need that's being met for the whole or for the other individual who is requesting this, we can be motivated intrinsically, meaning we really see the value of why we're being asked to do what we're being asked to do, and we can be fully in and really wanting to cooperate to accomplish this because we see how it benefits or enriches life. So when we don't have that, it can cause a lot of problems in a family structure, in a corporation. You can start to have a culture that's fear-based, and where people are, constantly afraid of being judged or punished, and who are motivated by competition or by, getting some kind of reward. And so we get disconnected from, the true purpose of what we're being asked to do, or being told to do in some cases. So that's the big difference between the two. Respect for authority and fear for authority. Marshall Rosenberg also asked two questions of parents that they could ask themselves when trying to motivate their children. He says, the first one's really easy, and that is, what is it you want your child to do? That's easy, right? Clean the room or something like that. The second one is a little bit harder, and that is, what do you want the motivation to be? And so I think if we're in a position of authority, those are two good questions to ask ourselves. What do we want this person to do? And what do we want the motivation to be? Do we really want the motivation to be because they're afraid of us, or afraid of some consequence, or because they just want to get some reward? Or do we want it to be because they really understand how important this is, and the value that is at play, and the needs that will be met? So that's just a good question to probably end this discussion with. But I think when we can answer those questions, and when the motivation is that they see the value, that that's important to us, and that they share that value, that we're getting closer to being able to have people motivated intrinsically, which I think is essential for cooperation to flow and to take place.